Hey ladies, it is Jen, and that means it is Wednesday. Well, actually, right now it's Tuesday, but I'll be posting this tomorrow. I got home from work mad early today. It was just really, really slow. So, that's kind of off topic, and I kind of start like that. I'm sorry. Um, so this is week 2, and this week we are supposed to be talking about our partners, how we met, how far they are in their transition, and how their change in gender identity has affected our sexual identity. And so we're just going to jump right in. So, Ryan and I don't really know when we met. It's, well, long story short, probably 3-ish years ago, well before Ryan transitioned, he and I were both in the same department at our alma mater. So he was in the choir group and I was in the symphonic band group. So we didn't really meet on a regular basis, but we definitely had an idea of who the other person was. We'd pass in the halls all the time, but we never really got to know each other. That doesn't make sense. Got to know each other. We just kind of said hi and continued on our merry way. And so when we met up again about 9 months ago, it was a nice thing that we had that in common. Ryan is a musician. He is trying to do it professionally. He's really good. If you want links, I can post them below, but I won't do that unless somebody wants them. Or you can just visit his channel. I think it's either Rockin' Ryan James or Ryan J. Carson 3, something like that. If you search Ryan Carson, you'll find it, or Ryan James, you'll find it. If you wanted to listen to some of his music, he's really good. But that's how we technically met. So that's kind of what we go with. But when we met up again, a little less than 9 months ago, he was about 5 months on T at that point, and he had been technically transitioning for about 2 years. He had been going, no, not 2 years, about a year and a half. He had been going to therapy. He had already come out to his family, and he knew what was going on with him personally. Well, at least he was figuring it out. So that puts me in a little bit of a different situation than a lot of the other women on this channel, because I wasn't in a relationship with my partner before his transition. I met him as his previous name, but we weren't together until 5 months into his medical transition. So I don't have that same problem or questioning of my relationship or my sexual identity as a lot of these women do. So anyway, that's how we met. Ryan has, as of Sunday, I guess, he has been on testosterone for 1 year and 3 months. About a year and 3 months. And he had top surgery in November 13th. So it's been a little over 3 months since he's had his top surgery. And thank God that he had that surgery. His anxiety has gone significantly down. But again, that's something we will probably talk about on a later date. So yeah, he's wonderful. He's absolutely wonderful. He's the best thing that has ever happened to me. So when it comes to how I identify, I think that I said in the last video that I identify as pansexual. And to me, what that means is what parts you have don't really make a difference to me. I don't care if you have a penis or a vagina or both or neither, or whatever you want to call it. I don't care. What I care about is how you make me feel, if I'm happy with you, if you treat me well. And as long as you do that, I don't really care what you are or how you identify. So, but a little bit of background. I came out as bisexual first. That was my senior year in high school, so that was May of 2008. And, sorry, he's calling me, so I have to wrap this up. That was May of 2008, and that's because I didn't know what pansexual was. I just figured out that I am pansexual actually fairly recently, probably about a year ago. I saw a video, I think Lacey Green posted it, it may have been somebody else, but I think it was her, about pansexuality, and I watched it, and I said, that's kind of me, that makes sense. So that's how I have since identified, and I'm grateful that I do, because it just fits me. Hey guys, sorry about that. I really hate editing my videos, but Ryan called again. He's kind of impatient too, and so I had to stop and start this video again, and I wasn't about to redo the 6 or so minutes that I had. So I think where I was on Monday. Carrie was talking about how she has to marry the whole idea of wanting to be or identifying as a strong lesbian and missing that being in a lesbian relationship. And I don't have that issue because I never was in a lesbian relationship with my partner. We, I guess to explain it a little bit better, I mean, as I said, I identify as pansexual and Ryan identifies as straight. So for him and for us, this is a straight relationship. And that's never really been in question. At least for us anyway. I mean, it's been questioned by other people. Carrie, that may be an idea for a future topic, is how other people have seen a relationship or how family has taken it, things like that. Something to think about. So, yeah, I ended up being on the phone with Ryan for like an hour, and now it's 11:30 and now I'm tired. So, to wrap up this second part, I identify as pansexual. My relationship with Ryan did not change that at all. And I really think that that's due to the time that we started dating. So, again, I'm sorry for having to edit this video and have it be kind of a really awkward jump. And I will see y'all next week. Questions, comments, concerns down below. I'd always like to hear from you. We'd all like to hear from you. So if there's anything that you want us to talk about, feel free to comment, and we will get back to you as soon as possible. And as it was said on Monday, we really have no problem switching around topics if there's something that you really feel is important that we cover. Yeah. So that's down below. Questions, comments, concerns, please subscribe. If you're on your phone, it's down, at least on mine. If you're on your computer, I think it's up somewhere over here, maybe, in like this general area. So, yeah. Subscribe, like, at this point we're almost at 100, yay, and please share with your friends, and I will see you all next week. Good night.